So, over the past 25 years, the WWE has been through a lot of World Heavyweight Championship titles. And now here we are in 2014, debut for this guy, we have this one. So when you order this product from WWE.com, it should come inside of a box like this. Inside that box is the WWE title itself, a cloth bag, an extra set of jewels, and some advertisement. Here's the extra bag of jewels that come in the box. Do not lose these, you probably will need them, as you can see right here. You also get this black cloth travel bag right here with a zipper on the back of it and some protective padding inside. And I'll tell you right away, this bag is pretty cheap, and if you were going to be carrying this belt around, I would look forward to buying another bag, a more protective bag. Probably check on eBay or Amazon or something like that, because this bag is pretty cheap and not that protective. But if you're not really going to be carrying the belt around at all, then no big deal, keep this bag. So here it is, the WWE Heavyweight Championship Replica title belt, weighing in at 7.4 pounds. And this particular one retails on their website for $429.99. Also, according to WWE, this is officially the replica version created from the mold of the title that they actually use on TV. So here's a look at the front of the belt. The front metal plate is made of zinc alloy. It measures in at right around 10 inches by 10 inches, and no, it is not real gold. Take a look at the detail behind the actual metal plate. I'm referring to the leather. It has actual tooling to make it look more like the real belt. As you can see, there's tooling all around, and the tooling looks pretty good. They did a really good job at that. And this red slash right here, I'm not exactly sure what this is made of, but it looks like it's filled in with some type of acrylic plastic or glass. But it really makes the new logo pop out. Right here on the bottom this time around, it says World Heavyweight Champion, opposed to just Champion. And overall, I think the new logo suits this title really well. And for those of you who aren't sure what's the difference between this title and the last title, here's a look at the two side by side. They really start to look different when you show them like this. But that's about the biggest difference this time around, is the main plate. Everything else is not much different. Now here's a look at the side of the belt. Both sides are identical, by the way. The metal plates on both sides are made out of zinc alloy as well, measuring in at right around 5.5 inches by 6 inches. And the plate in the middle, the globe with the new WWE logo on it, it is interchangeable. There are 2 screws on the back to remove that, and you can replace those with other plates. Also, I noticed this time around that this version of the belt doesn't have those 2 diamonds sticking out on both sides of the removable plate. The first version of the 2013 version had 2 diamonds sticking out. This one does not have it. Also, the removable plates are pretty stiff in place this time around on this particular belt. The first version of the 2013 version had the removable plates as well, but they were pretty loose and they moved around quite a bit. I hope I'm not confusing you, by the way. So, onto the back of the belt, we have our 2 snap boxes, both of which are sewed on to their own piece of leather. We have exactly 10 fasteners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. And here's a look at the back side. We have this gold-plated tip on the end. It is 2 pieces, so it is screwed together. Now, we've talked a lot about the metal on this belt. Let's talk about the actual leather strap itself. So it's a simulated leather strap made from polyurethane, which means it's not real leather. And it will fit up to a 46-inch waist. But as you can see as I go around this belt, there is a lot of detail in this belt, just like the real thing. And there is stitching going around the entire strap. And I think it's done really well. So have a look. And as you can see, they even added imitation stitching going along the edges of the gold tip. Here's a look at the back of the belt, and the entire back of the belt is textured, and there are 27 screws total that hold the plates on. On the back of the belt, there's a sewn on patch that says Official Authentic Replica Championship Title, Made in China, Shop WWE.com, 2014, all rights reserved. And there's a WWE sticker right below that. And as far as how loose this leather strap actually is, it's not exactly loose, but it's not exactly stiff either. It's really in between. I don't really have much to compare it to except for the 2013 first version of this, and it feels pretty similar to me, but I guess it's loose enough. Any looser, there would be wrinkles in it. And I guess over time, it would definitely get a lot more looser than this if you play with it, but you probably don't want it to be looser, because then, like I said earlier, you'd get those wrinkles in it. So I think it's good enough. It feels like a pretty well-made strap, actually. And here's a look at the edge of the strap so you can see how it kind of curves with the plates, because the plates do have a curve to them, a slight curve to them. So overall, it all looks really good. And when it all comes together, this is your new 2014 WWE World Heavyweight Championship title belt. They did a great job with this championship this time around. It's definitely a conversation starter. My biggest problem with this championship this time around is the way the jewels are set. Some of the jewels are set in their place pretty crooked. It's kind of hard to tell in these photos, but if you see it and look up close in person, you can tell. Also, I think they could have used better quality jewels. I had suggested earlier that they use cubic zirconium, but I guess had they done that, the price of this belt would probably skyrocket. I don't really know what cubic zirconium costs, but my best guess is that it would cost a lot more than these jewels or gems that they're currently using now. My best guess is that if you take really good care of this belt, I mean, if you just leave it like in a display case and take it out, maybe every now and then to show someone, it should last for a long time, the quality that is. I still have the older 2013 version, and I may have taken it out like maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 times, and it's a little bit more than a year and a half old now, and it still looks just as good as new. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this belt isn't really meant to be played with, and you probably already know that, because even though it's a really good quality made belt, it's still fragile in its own way. So this belt is definitely recommended for the series collector, the hardcore wrestling fan. So that about wraps this review up. I'm curious as to what you guys think. Do you like this newly designed belt? Do you like the old design better? Do you like the old logo better? Is this your favorite belt of all time? Do you have a favorite belt of all times? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys in our next video, and thanks for watching.